you know what that requirement was. Well, actually, it's what down. You didn't roll. Navy guys did. You didn't. You went in the Navy or the artillery.
Ram. Court.
They ram the cartridge down in there, and the actual mini ball, and they put a cap on the cone of the rifle. You'll see them putting this cap on a rifle. What that is, it's a small brass cap filled with fulminate of mercury, very explosive. Sends a charge down into the breech, sets off the gunpowder, out comes the projectile. The difference is, it's the same principles we use today, except today the primer, the cartridge with the powder charge, and the bullet are all one. That's how it all began. And I'll explain the different firing methods they used during the battle. It was meant to make sure we didn't have rifles. When you have an enemy advancing on you, the last thing you want to have the whole company or regiment unload. Battle fronts are always a file of two. In other words, two ranks.
Left way. Mark. Company. Halt.
That's how you turn companies quick. You do flank maneuvers, you do it.
Load and not
Files,
turn.
and it's just quick moving into position be in front of the enemy.
Cartridge.
What they're going to do now is they're going to fire as a company. Just to give you an example of what it sounds like. Actually, what we have here is what we call a section or a platoon. And you're going to hear how loud it is. Imagine a whole company of 100 and a regiment of 1,000, 10 companies. Pretty loud. Pretty loud for me to be able to yell, I'm a line officer. It's going to be pretty hard for me to give commands. So I have to listen to the commands first, and I get that information from musicians or flag. I have to know 56 bugle calls in order to tell me what to do with these guys. Advance, retreat. We're not firing yet. You want to cover your ears, you push the lobe in. Because if you do it this way, they might be.
Company, ready!
This is the company. Now we're going to shoot.
They're ready.
That's not bad.
Imagine 1,000 of those going off.
That was loud.
See the smoke? Imagine during the battle, cannons.
It's not loud.
The battlefield becomes very smoky, so it's difficult sometimes
It wasn't even that
to
loud.
identify who you give command to.
Wait, I have Well, I didn't know they were doing that.
That's a typical infantry, what we call light dress. You just have your accoutrement, your rifle, water, haversack, which carries your food. That's
Fire
it.
by range.
Smells like fireworks.
Ready.
This is the techniques.
Fire.
Fire the rear rank first. That keeps that part of the line loaded.
It's fireworks.
You have one rank fire, the other rank is ready to go. So once the rear rank reloads, the first rank fires. That way there, you never
Dad, it smells like fireworks.
rifle unloaded.
Dad, it smells like fireworks.
So just imagine this would be a lot thicker. You had a whole regiment out there.
Wait, like this one.
Smokeless? No. Smokeless powder takes, it doesn't burn the same. So they use regular black powder. 2F is the grade. They used smokeless caps that would burn, the rest of it would be coming out of the barrel.
Fire by foul. Commence fire.
This method, if you notice, they're firing down the line. I had a regiment out here, it starts to the right, goes down the line. By the time it gets halfway down, it's ended up firing again. It's like a machine gun. It's constantly sending rounds down range. Can you imagine walking into that? These are 58 caliber. These are bullets that do major damage.
The accuracy to the fence or to the wood?
700 to 800 yards.
Cease.
Is that the fence or the wood?
Fire.
Now they fire 3 rounds independently, and that way they are constantly sending rounds down range, down into the enemy.
Company. Aim.
Now they're going to fire as company again.
Fire.
Company fire. You'll have 10, in a regiment. You'll have 10 companies. You fire the companies in order of 1, 3, 2, 4, etc., etc. That way, there you always have companies in the regiment loaded, ready to go.
Hey, watch out. In my face.
Fire.
Right now, they're just clearing the rifles, making sure the black powder's out of them to make them safe. And they're going to come around here, and if you have any questions for them, you know, they'll come up and show you the rifle. Or if you want, you can come down to the camp. Are there any questions thus far? Ready?
What flag is this?
Fire. Right.
No, just fire.
This is our company color.